Hi, I just wanted to jump in here right at the beginning of the video and say I'm sorry it's been a while since I last posted. Obviously, I don't have a posting schedule for a reason. I'm a PhD student, I'm super busy, and I find it really hard to commit to stuff like that just because like there are things that I need to prioritize, like my studies, and I'm working, and yeah, life just gets busy. Anyway, we have had so much happen over the last month where we've actually moved apartment, as you can see, and we went on a 3-week holiday to Switzerland for my birthday, and I have videoed everything, but I've just been so busy and I haven't had time to upload anything. So there are lots of videos coming. They are about a month or two behind, so I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to say thanks for sticking around, and I hope that you enjoy this next couple of weeks of videos as I catch you up on everything that has happened. But yeah, without further ado, this video was taken like before we even went on holiday and everything, so it's quite old, but I hope you enjoy it as we start moving to Tübingen, which is super exciting.
Oh dear. It's so hard because I feel like there's so many connotations from I mean, good for you guys, but yeah.
It is 8:30, so it's still morning. We can claim that. Normally I start these at like midday, but we are going to Tübingen today, so I thought that I'd film. I'm really bad at filming these like day in my life things. I just keep forgetting to film, or I forget to close it off, or I don't know. Anyway, we are both going into Tübingen today. Luke felt like a change of scenery. I felt like a change of scenery, so we're gonna go in and have a good, hopefully productive day in my office. Luke's already done work this morning. He had a client call at 7:30 to 8:30, which is why we're only going in now. But I kind of just got ready, made the shakes, which you already saw. But yeah, it's been a bit of a slow morning, and then we're just gonna work on our hour-and-a-half train, which I'm clearly so excited for. I actually am wearing a new dress today. I thought I'd show you. I don't normally wear new clothing because I don't normally buy new clothing. Ignore the knee thing, it's a whole story. But I found this like ethical shop in Stuttgart, which I'm super stoked about. And they had like a whole sustainable line that I was looking through. But it's just this nice summery dress. It's nothing exciting, but it's just nice to have something flowy because it gets really hot in my office, and it gets really hot in Tübingen. So yeah, this is from Only. I know the name of it is around about Only. I don't know if it's Only Stuttgart or Only Shops or whatever. I can find it and insert it on the screen. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. And then I ordered some chucks because these shoes I'm very sad about. They are dying and I only bought them in January. So I ordered some Converse because my last Converse lasted for years and years. But yeah, it's time to go to Tübingen. Welcome to the vlog. Oh, I didn't actually say. Of course I forgot the intro, but I am Michaela, by the way. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am originally from New Zealand, but I moved to Germany to do my PhD at the University of Tübingen. My husband and I are currently living in Stuttgart, but we are moving in August to Tübingen. We finally found an apartment. So we've got some moving vlogs coming up, lots of moving content, and then we get to like redecorate the place, and oh, I'm so excited. But we are moving in August, so we've been living in Stuttgart since December, and I'm about 6 months into my PhD. But anyway, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're back, hi again. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoy the video. We're going away for most of August, for like 3 weeks. So we're taking all of our plants slowly. Each time I go into Tübingen, we're taking in a few more so that my the guy who sits in the office with me, can water them while we're away. Normally I just take him one at a time because I can't really carry lots. But because Luke's coming with me, we're bringing a box and bringing all of the plants. Hi! It is now 7:52 and as you can tell we are back from Tübingen. We were just like super busy, productive day. I got a whole bunch of work things done. I'm applying for a grant at the moment and I had to write like a whole, I think I explained this in the last video, but I had to write like a whole like detailed CV. We don't really have these in New Zealand, so I wasn't really sure what it was, but we have to do this like detailed CV where I talk about my studies and my job and stuff that I've done in relation to what the grant, like the foundation that supplies the grant, their values and everything, to see like if you align and like how your like societal commitment and all that kind of stuff relates to the foundation. Anyway, it has to be entirely in German. And it's taken me like 3 days to write, and it's about, I think it ended up at around 1400 words. It was rough, like it should not have taken me 3 days, but I've never really talked about this stuff before in German, and there are so many things like from my jobs, you can't really call it a career yet I guess, but jobs that I've worked and foundations that I've like volunteered with and all that I've just never said a lot of those words before. So I learned a lot of new German words, which was exciting, but I just finished that and then I had some extra work to do. But then we came home on the train and Luke was going to go to the gym, but he's now too tired, so he'll go to the gym tomorrow. But I have actually just bought, there you go, recently bought a Garmin watch. I have a friend at Tübingen who's super into like running, and we went and hung out with him after he ran the Stuttgart half marathon a few weeks back. But he recommended getting a Garmin watch because my Fitbit died. I'd only had it for like, was it like a year or something? When did we get it? Maybe it was before the New Zealand lockdowns. Maybe it was during the, I don't remember. Anyway, so I had a Fitbit from like years back, and that lasted a while. It was one of their like basic ones that didn't really have many functions and you primarily had to work it through the app, but that was fine and it lasted relatively long, though the strap died about 3 times. And then when that finally died, I bought a new Fitbit thinking that like, might as well stick with Fitbit, and that only lasted like a year or 2. And then I looked up online like reviews and everything, and so many people said that with that specific Fitbit they had so many, like it died really quickly, because my issue was that the screen just went, like it slowly blacked out as time went by. And like I think it still works fine, it's just the screen doesn't work. So we're thinking of putting it up on like Facebook Marketplace or something, seeing if somebody wants to try and fix the screen. But I just couldn't figure it out, and everything online I couldn't, like normally we're pretty handy, normally we just fix things ourselves, but we couldn't really figure it out. So maybe somebody else can buy it for like 10 bucks or something and figure it out. But anyway, I went without a watch for a couple of months and I've just decided to get a Garmin as per the recommendation of my friend from uni, and it has been brilliant. Like I wish I'd switched to Garmin instead of buying that second Fitbit, just because the app is so good, and the functions of the watch and the integration that it has with other apps, and like it's just been really good. So not that this is a advertisement for Garmin, no, I'm just really enjoying it. One of the features that it has on the Garmin app is a running program. You can add in your workout programs and everything as well, and it's got a whole bunch of different workouts that you can do through them. Like they've got like AMRAPs and like HIIT workouts and Pilates and a whole bunch of different things, which you just like sync it onto your watch, and then you can just go to the gym and do it through there. So that's all really cool. I haven't tried those out yet, but one of the things that they do have is like a running program, so you can train for different runs. They've got a 5k that you train for, a 10k, a half marathon, and a marathon. I think those are the breakdowns, and you get like, a running coach. I don't know what that entails yet because I haven't started it, but you basically have to do a benchmark run where you do a set run that they ask, and then they kind of calibrate the program based on that. But I was thinking that, fingers crossed, I don't hurt my knee again, because I have so many knee and ankle injuries, and every time I go to do, like, I think the last time I was training for a half marathon, I ended up with like stupid freak accident stuff. I ended up rolling my ankle, not even when I was running, but I did something, and I ended up tearing a ligament in my ankle, and then I've had meniscal issues and all that stuff with my knee. So fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. But I'm going to train for a 10k at the end of the year. I don't think I'm going to do an event or anything. I'm just going to train for a 10k. And then next year, I really want to do a half marathon, probably in the UK, because my friend from Tübingen was saying that it's generally colder in the UK. And I don't like running in the heat. I mean, I don't like summer anyway. I don't really like the heat. So I'm probably going to just do it in the UK so that it can be cold. But he was telling me that there's like an Edinburgh half marathon in like May or something, and I'm like dying to go to Edinburgh. So I might take it as an excuse to go and run the half marathon. We've got a friend in Edinburgh, so we can stay with them while we're there. And yeah, I mean, again, there are like a million half marathons all throughout the year. Like, there are so many that you can choose from, so we're not stuck with anything. But in an ideal world, it would be cool to do the Edinburgh half marathon. Anyway, I'm just drinking some electrolyte. We bought some with our last bulk order just to, I don't know, help me out with staying alive at like 8 o'clock at night. But today's just like a 9-minute run, and so it shouldn't be super long. It's just a benchmark run, and then I think the program really starts out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this, and then we're gonna go for our run. It always focuses on you. Hello, hello. I am center of attention. I'm really not. It just loves you. I went for my run. It was very good. It was all of 9 minutes because it was just a benchmark run, so that I only ran like a K and a bit. Well, you walk for 4 minutes and run for 5, so it wasn't very long. Anyway, we did that, and then Luke had to work a bit, and then we called Luke's sister who lives in the States because the times finally worked out, and then Luke had to work a bit again, and now it's 10:51 and we're only just now cooking dinner. It's very late, but we are going through the Marvel movies again because the new Thor movie is coming out, and I felt like enough movies have come out now that like I've kind of forgotten what happened, and some of them I've only seen once, so I figured it's time to rewatch them to, you know, re-solidify what's happening. So we're up to Thor: The Dark World. So we've watched Captain America, Captain Marvel, the 2 Iron Mans, Thor, and the Avengers, and now we're up to the 2nd Thor movie, right in time for the, is it like the 4th movie that's just come out or something?
But there's another Thor movie after this anyway that's already out.
Yeah, so there's 3 that's already out.
Yeah.
And then I think it's the 4th one that's in cinemas at the moment. So we're slowly getting there.
Because isn't there Ragnarok after?
Yeah, Ragnarok is after the first Doctor Strange, but before Infinity War. Anyway, I think we're just gonna eat and then start Thor: The Dark World.
And from the darkness came the dark elves. Millennia ago,
Editing Michaela again from the future. I didn't actually close off this vlog because I had split it over 2 days, and as I was editing it I realized that it was actually just gonna be super long, and I find that most people watch shorter videos, or maybe I'm wrong. I thought that that's what it is. I normally watch really long videos, like 20 to 40 minutes, so that's why my videos are generally a bit longer. But I'm gonna close this one off here. The next part I've realized isn't really related, to be honest. It is continuing to move and pack things up, but it's just, I feel like it's not really related to my studies or anything. So I'm gonna leave this here as a day in the life, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again with the next day very soon. Bye.